Good evening, folks. Welcome to episode 46. Last night, we finished the Stormblood main expansion. Zenos fell. We found out what he was made of. It was goo. It was very definitely goo. Anyway, he's gone. Woo! So we're going to move on to the patches tonight, starting with The Legend Returns. So we're going to see if we can get through that tonight. It does seem quite long, but you know, it won't be our longest stream, will it? So we'll log in. Normally I'd have logged in by now, but apparently today I forgot. 32 people in the queue, so we'll keep the Be Right Back screen up for a little bit longer, maybe. There's lots of exciting things happening. There's a new dungeon, the Drowned City of Scala, which will be fun. I can't remember that one. I imagine it's got water in it. The eagle-eared of you will have realised that is us in. Okay, let's get rid of some rubbish. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Do that. Give it a second. Here we go. Alright, let's go and talk to Lise. Oh, we get a box. I'm going to do this. The disappointing thing.
Come to see how we're getting on? We've made good progress since we took back Alamigo, but there's one big issue we still have to address. Leadership. The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but we've got no one like that here. Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Suffice it to say, our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
If only it were that easy. Everyone and his uncle has an opinion. For the time being, we're just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together. Something tells me we're going to be hosting a lot of meetings in the near future. But if that's what it takes, I'm ready to talk till my jaw aches. The Reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, off she goes. Where's she going? I wasn't paying attention.
There you are.
Ooh, Ironvolt.
I've been searching all over for you. Now, don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me? I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure?
Well, I am an adventurer.
After all, we were adventurers before we were scions, were we not?
Still technically am.
After routing the Imperials and liberating Alamigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots?
In a hot spa? That might be better than returning to our roots.
So, what say you? Shall we call on Alphino and go adventuring?
Sure. I don't think I've got a choice, have I? Some kind of weird jaw thing going on there. Cool. Right. Go and find Master Levy. Go. No way to the Aetherite then. Also got to do all the flying quests to do in the locks. So I'm kind of hoping that there's a quest that'll take us to the locks and we'll just do all them at the same time. Maybe. Why are we doing it? What are we doing? No snoring, okay. He murdered his own family. Sounds like some Game of Thrones shit, that. Mad King's Trove. We're going on a treasure hunt. Didn't we find a load of that yesterday, though? Sure we found a load of that yesterday. Still rather spend a couple of days in a nice hot spa. Although apparently I wouldn't. Cool. I'll be using that a lot. The only thing is that these after quests have only got like a really tiny. What are these? 370. Might need to check these out. What was it? Dairyumyaku. Province of Dalmasca. Heading for Final Fantasy XII. Dalmasca's 12. Yeah, Dalmasca's 12. Okay, where are we going? The Alamegan Quarter. That's in the locks. Let's teleport to the locks. The Alamegan Quarter. The Alamegans. There's one, he's nice and handy. Talk to me, old middle-aged man. I did some calculating, and it took averaging 25 hours. 50 hours per expansion, so that's 25 hours between the sort of patch, the expansion main scenario and the patches. Which, my calculations means we've got about 75 hours left. Northwest. A long way away. Are we stuck? No. Retired Ragan, couldn't you be a bit closer to the Aetheryte, pal? Arnold. Arnold. A vile curse. Beings of hideous aspect. Some darkness below the palace, apparently. Back to Arenvold then. I learnt nout. Sure, why not? Of course, Alpino's off on his own again. Looking for a third eye. Ooh. That seems unfortunate. Well, he's enthusiastic. Sure. I think I want the... I had to take one. Slaying, I presume, then. Ooh. Who did you say it was eye level 370? Good bronze ingot. Sure. That's where I find out. Like, oh, I can wear it. Oh, they're... Oh, I see. They're accessories, not... Probably should have read. They're like stupidly high level though. Me? Not gonna turn him down. Oh no, we've talked to him. Come on, Alfino. Good evening. How's it going? We're hunting treasure. We're looking for Mad King Theodoric's treasure, which I suspect is at the end of a dungeon. I saw you, I caught some of your stream earlier. I was, you had like a lot of viewers. I was like, how has he got them views? He must have had a raid or something. It was very impressive. I looked up and you had like 24 viewers, and I'm like, ooh. Nice. Was it someone you knew, or just we've got to fly? Someone you knew, or just a random one? We can't fly. I mean, I don't blame you for not being prepared. I'll be honest. I think it would just about scare the crap out of me. I'd be like, oh my god, strangers in my stream. It was nice of them to do so, anyway. Yeah. Did you get some followers out of it, or was you? I noticed you're on 47. Where I don't know what you were on before. Nice. Nearly missed Alpha now. Which is easy to do. He is very tiny. And did you post your time on the speedrun thing? Okay. So you could just try one a night, or several a night, I don't know. I mean, they only take an hour and, what, 20 minutes? Oh yeah, who's that against? Oh, Zeruvian. Zeruvian? Zeruvian. Yeah, it should be fun. So tomorrow, and do you know when your second match will be, or is that? Or you sort that out after? Don't have to go swimming. Yeah. Search the ruins on the lock. I presume this lock. No. A different lock. What? Why did we stand by this lock? Yeah. They named this area well. They called it the Locks. Oh, focus. Main scenario. Unless I was supposed to get there from the other lock, but we'll find out soon. When I spend the rest of the stream madly searching the bottom of a lock. Well, it does certainly look like some kind of city. How does a city sink this far down? Oh, there's an hole. We found an underwater hole. So I think if I do this entire patch tonight, which I probably will, there's a duty about to start, I think, and then there's a couple of like solo duties, I think, somewhere in there, which can be fun. But it is, yeah, it's a ton of quests. No, the patches tend to be about 2 to 3 hours. I normally do them in an evening when I'm not streaming. So presumably, you know, if I'm streaming them, I can still do them in an evening. A couple of these look fairly long, so it might take a little longer to do them, but it should be fine. And the last one, the last patch of the series, so the 6th patch tends to be just 2 quests, yet still takes about 3 hours to do. Yeah. Yeah, we've got the drowned city now, so we'll. Yeah, I get the feeling though it's not meant to be experienced just doing the main scenario, which is why I think originally all of the I think you leveled up by doing the other quests as well, so you weren't just constantly doing the main scenario cutscenes. How did I miss that yesterday? I was all over this place yesterday, and it's there. How? Oh yeah, it is. I mean, they do have the catch-up potions where you can. I think you can skip all of the story up to 70, I think, with those, and you can then buy another potion to give you levels up to 70. So you have to buy 2, which seems a bit cheap, but it is what it is. Go and do these spectres. But I'm too cheap to buy the catch-up potions. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit weird. You could do that on 11 as well. Although 11 it was always a bit tougher because you literally had to go. You could only change in certain places, so you could only change your class in your Mog house, and I think possibly a couple of other places. So you literally, if you wanted to change class, you couldn't, like I do here, just switch between. Well, I don't have any other classes here, but you couldn't just switch between like a tank and a healer. But yeah. I think that was one of the pain points in 11, was having to go back and change your job in certain places. And the chocobos were a pain point as well, because you had to have a chocobo whistle. And the chocobo whistle had 25 charges, and then you had to... Oh, that's a spectre. I thought those were going to be spectres. Excuse me, sir. May I murder you? What was I saying? Oh yeah, you had chocobo whistles, and you'd literally have to spend a lot of money or a lot of resources to get it recharged after you'd used it. So it was like, it was annoying. But they've probably changed that now as well. But half of me still expecting an announcement soon that they're working on like another MMO another Final Fantasy MMO. But I don't know. I don't know if that's because I want one or I don't want one or. No, it would annoy a lot of people. Oh, you've spent 10 years working on that character. How about buying a new game and starting a new character? Yeah. Yeah. I've got a 4. Especially after the mess that they made of going from 11 to 14. I'm not. I don't know. Are there any new sub-based MMOs? What was the last sub-based MMO to be released? It just doesn't seem like a thing anymore. I mean, I know Star Trek Online was sub-based to begin with, and then it went free to play. Still no idea how to get to that other one. That weird ether on the... Yeah. Just feels like these days a new sub-based MMO just probably wouldn't work. But I'd hate for Final Fantasy to do a non-sub-based MMO. I think that would put me off. Although I'd still play it. Do they have a time-based free trial, or is it? Oh, is that because you can spend in-game gold on like game time? these in. While I'm here. Oh, what would that do to the economy in 14? I don't know. I doubt they'll have changed it, unless some people were like super trolling it or something. East, that way is east. So did you not bother with the last expansion for WoW? Was that recently? I seem to remember I heard something about it recently. There. You got any inclination to catch up, or you're just not going to bother? Oh wow. Well, my calculations so far has been that if I carry on at the current rate, it will be pretty much about 200 hours to get through the main scenario if you watch all the cutscenes. If you do what my wife does, just skips them all and goes back to them a bit later, might be a little quicker. That's the service I've done for you. I'm really looking forward to getting to the Shadowbringers. I'm doing this whole thing because I really, really want to play Shadowbringers. How do I get up there? Ooh. Ooh, that might be the way. It's, yeah, it's like... I mean, I just played it for like 4 days straight. And I presumably I slept at some point during those, but... And I have tried to play through the other patches, the like Heavenswood and Stormblood before, and just I'll put a couple of weeks in and then I'll just fall off it. But yeah, I'm overselling it now, aren't I? It's over here. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to be in this dungeon before I find this place. Also, Hamby came across, so, you know, there's precedent. Actually, a lot of WoW players came across. It annoyed me a little in the beginning when someone would tell you, oh, this is how you play this. It's like this class in WoW, and I'd be like, I don't play WoW. Why did you assume I played WoW? And I became an adult. But it's nice to have a goal. That's not a door, that's a door. I'm going to get it within spitting distance of this thing, and then it's going to be like, no, you've got to do a dungeon now. Discovered a new location, and we're about to discover it will lead us nowhere. Well, there's that suspicious bit of the map that's covered up. Ooh, exciting, exciting. I think this is the way we need to go. I mean, ooh. Is that a wolf howl? Not going that way. mess this up and fall off here. Finally! Oh, too far away. Right. South. An entire kiloarm south. Is this the last one? No, there's two. Two more and one mission. Everything's so angry. Oh, that's going to be over there, isn't it? I'm going to have to go over there. So what are you up to now? Just chilling? Southeast this way. Oh, ice cream. Oh. Really fancy some ice cream there. Found a banana. I can have a banana. Wow, I'm glad I've got a griffin to do all this walking up this hill for me, because, you know, otherwise it'd just be like, what the flip? Really? Oh, more stairs. Oh, that's cool. What platform's that on? Is it like a switch? Of course it's not up here. Why would it be up here? South. 18 yards to the southwest. That's the southwest. Oh, it's there. Oh, and the mister. Nice. What does the mister look like? I probably should look this up. Because in my head, it looks like an Arduino, which is just basically a circuit board that you plug bits and pieces into. But I assume it's got a box or something. Looks probably closer to like a SNES or something. It is like an Arduino, just like a circuit board. Wow. So is it like, is it a bit Raspberry Pi-ish? Or is it not that sophisticated? I haven't said that. It's Raspberry Pi's circuit board, isn't it, kind of? Really? Right. Program the FPGA for all the hardware emulation. Nice. Does it have a bunch of choices for output, or is it just like basically here have a HDMI output or something? All my gear's gonna get wet down here. Are you doing the big pulls? So can you expand it yourself? Is it like a bunch of modules that you can just buy and add on? I realise I'm asking you questions, I'm just probably going to try to concentrate on this a bit. But, yeah. So, oh shit, drop your phone, sorry for the foul language. Oh, you're going to run away with them, are you? Okay, fine. I mean, it sounds like fun. I keep trying to think of more things to do with my Arduino, but it's like, what do I want to do with my Arduino? I'd like to do something streamy, I think, with it. So like have it like show lights when I get a follow or something. They seem fairly common. I'll look forward to that. Oh, it's a pull. I'll have to be away. Yeah, nuts. Run through it. No. What do I do with this? Oh, this is going terrible. Stupid horse thing. Oh, what now? Oh, what stupid puddle. What's he doing? Oh, you want... Oh, no, you don't. Oh. Oh, I really should pay attention when I do these the first time. Well, it's dead now. Still no stuff for me. The game must think I'm really good at this. Just, it's like, well, we're not going to give you gear, you don't need it. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. I can need. Must have heard me complaining. This isn't going fast. Ooh, yeah, we can now run fast to this little boss. Say little boss, annoying boss. Actually, this one's not too bad. Mechanics aren't so ridiculous. And he is not easy, he's only the middle boss. A bit low on the deeps. Yay! Now a Spriggan. it's fun to take some time out and be a little weird rabbit thing. And he dead. Oh, now we're getting all the gears. Oh, I've already got, I've already got one. Sure. 4. This is a really generous dungeon. Let's pass that, because I can't have that one. Stuff. There's no point in grabbing that, I've got something better. Ooh, last boss. Last boss. It's a thing with wings. Like one of them things out of Coco. Like weird animal dudes. Sorry. Be there in a second. Ready. Oh yeah, that's it. You're just going to go straight in. You're not going to give me a minute to catch my breath. You know, relaxing with you guys. How rude. How rude. Now this one does shit where he looks at you. And then you start attacking all sorts of other people. Probably need to keep an eye on it. Eye of fire? Well, just say. And all of a sudden, I'm killing people. Now I've got the mark of the noob. Probably shouldn't have stood there. Oh. Oh, I've done it again! Oh, I'm so bad. I don't deserve any commendations this time. There we go. We done. Oh, it was a dude. Salt and pepper seal. Thank you very much. What's a salt and pepper seal? Well, the GT's waiting. Oh, it's a little thingy that I didn't win. What's that? I don't want that. You can have that. Ah, you're not getting the accommodation because you disappeared too quickly. I didn't get the baby seal.
Oh, bugger it.
Are you all right?
Aye. Everything's still attached.
Ah, it seems both our paths led here. Very good. We spent
Yeah,
altogether too much time fleeing fiends horrid and numerous. How fared you?
Well, I hit them with me stick, because that's what I do.
Much the same, then. 'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
There is a lot of goldy looking things in here.
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
You could probably stuff Alphino into a bunch of those.
Oh, I
Never
can't wait
get
to see
out.
the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Yeah, we found the trove. We've done our treasure hunting. Now only 19 more quests to do. Ooh, we get an orchestration thingy. Right, let's go and find the Lady Lys. Why shouldn't she be somewhere easy to find? Yay, cutscene. Oh, he drew it. He drew the treasure. Alphino's advice will be give it to me. Need some new stuff for my house. Need a house. Should buy a house. Oh god, what's going on now? Why is the man dressed like a Pokemon?
Step back, all of you!
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
We're not leaving till you hand her over!
Bring her out! Bring her out!
What's going on?
Someone let slip about Fedora.
It's true then! The bitch really is in there! I knew it! I bloody knew it!
Twice!
We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
Come on, you don't mean that! We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down!
Seem to have dropped my
Calm
phone.
down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
Aye! And my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
We all know
bunch of
her
potty
crimes.
mouths.
She's a traitor and a murderer. How many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
So that's what all the fuss is about.
Ah, you're in trouble now.
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo.
Hey, who's this?
That's the Bull of Alamigo.
My friend, that gnawing pain in your breast, it is enough to bring an old bull to his knees. But I ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers. I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance.
No, it's the entire game. I think all the English voice cast is done in sort of English voices.
But we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth.
I think it's because the Americans like Sean Bean.
Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves. And for... When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles? Or one who cast them aside when tried?
So there's always, like when they do the credits at the end, there's always 4 names for each character. There's a Japanese name, a French name, a Spanish name. Is it Spanish or German? It might be German. And then an English voice actor. And so I don't think they do a different set of voices for North America. So I presume the English voice acting we hear in here is what they get in the North America as well.
I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
So the race I am,
I know you're right, I do, but...
Are in the next expansion. In
can't.
the next expansion they've got a Welsh accent, which is really cool. The lighting in parts of this game is just awful. Oh, my graphics card's gone horribly, horribly wrong. Looking very orange. Village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. All talking to the bad lady. Except Raubahn, he's going to go and cradle his stump. Yes, of course I have the commander's permission to enter. Got another stream on in the background and they're talking about MMOs. But one of them plays 14. I've not caught most of it, I was concentrating on killing things, but...
Well, well, well. So many visitors. Come to have a good laugh, have you? Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
That's not why we're here, no. Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom? Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
You're wasting your time. All of this is pointless! There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it! I killed your men. I killed my men! And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance!
That's a lie, and you know it! You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind?
She's a very angry lady.
Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless, relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want. You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away. I see you, Fedora. I see you for what you are.
Oh, it's a young Fedora.
Come along, Fedora. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
All right! Father, what's Lord Gaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
There you go again with all your questions. Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
Filthy tin-head lovers.
Father, what did that man call us?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
He's unpleasant.
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
Fadola!
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of arms.
We're citizens. We have rights.
Father, I'm scared.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive. Traitors! Traitors!
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
Nice.
Fadola, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier? Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honouring Father's memory.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time.
That's what
It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
Oh, Arenvald's still going off on one.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes. Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past?
Oh, yes.
And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they?
Oh, yes.
Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led! The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better! I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay!
She's getting a bit of an eyeful. Spoilers.
You. All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone. The things they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you stand. Unbroken. How? Why? Damn you. Damn you all.
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
Oh, 3 slots. What's that? Better than what I've got. That's not. Armory chest. That's. Boot. Wool cap. Whip. That's not fixing my gear issue though, eh? Oh, we'll find it. Sell stuff soon enough. Oh. Let's talk to Lise. Let's go to this guy who sells stuff. Sell stuff. Buy my shite, NPC. We'll keep that as useful. Ah, we've got some space now. We don't need to fix anything, so let's go and see, go see Raubahn, or the Resonatorium Guard. Torium Guard. Okay, so that's a dead end. So much easier if I'd just done that last flying mission. Oh, wait, no, just gotta do something. Magitech pod? Ah, balls. Final Fantasy VII nod here. Well, at least Kyle will probably be happy that she was the master. Yes? Oh, it's just the pods themselves sort of like gave me made me think of Final Fantasy VII, because they're, well, in the remake they're in the bottom of the Shinra Tower, but in the original they're in Nibelheim reactor. I think. Is that not gathering information? I don't know. Okay. Should have read it, shouldn't I? Flaming Investigator. The Predators I seem to be right out of Final Fantasy VI. If I ever get one. Oh, corpses. Some of them are very small corpses. Shame. Actually, they could be Lalafell, not necessarily children. I have. Armor. I don't have it on this character. But yeah, the Predator looks very, very Final Fantasy VI. Oh, good old Raubahn, sympathetic there. back to Uldar. Uldar. I'm gonna finish that other thing first. And I can fly around here. I'm such a walking noob. That other one came back. Get in my bag. Get in my bag. There. Got him. Can fly. Can't fly. Why? What have I missed? Oh, I've missed one. Where is it? Oh, my exclamation was too soon. My apologies, Freya. Still, it'll be that much sweeter when I can fly. here. I'm gonna reckon it's up there. It's like the kind of place it should be. Lightning sprite. There it is. There it is. Now we can fly. Yay. Right, off to Ulda. Let's just return. Thank you very much. Sub to some people with some very cool looking emotes. Chambre à rouler. Hello, Bartholomew.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy. The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
Choice of hat.
I speak of Raubahn and his future. All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Ulda home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Raubahn chooses to remain in Ulda or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
I mean, sure. Why not?
Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
This couldn't possibly go wrong. If you did start playing this again, what role would you play? What job? What class? Stone's throw. Oh, literally a stone's throw away. No. I mean, tank would get you into duties quickly. As would healer. Yeah. Most dungeons, though, seem to be you just pull everything until you get to a wall, and then everyone just piles on. No, you genuinely do all of the solo content as any of the jobs. Although the healer damage rotation is a bit limited. You get 1 dot and 1 damage spell, and you just cycle through. But they do the hurts. Yeah, you're right. I'd say the most fun class I've played is Red Mage. Except when people shout at me because I have not been watching and someone's died and I haven't raised them. But you can't do Red Mage from the off, you have to be... 50, I think, to be able to take on Red Mage. What level there? Having said that, you want healer and DPS. You could start as Arcanist, which gives you Summoner and Scholar, which is DPS and healer. You only have to level 1 class and you get the 2 jobs. And you get a cool pet. And I also went with the Summoner for this. I don't know why I ended up doing Dragoon. Drop that. Are you not entertained? Seems they were entertained.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum.
That's how you
Raubahn!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar. And so, as tradition dictates, Raubahn Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
Well, that was exciting. Job quest. Random quest, I have no idea what it is. What's that? I know where that is. That's the Thaumaturge's Guild. That quest unlocks the gold saucer. So my important quests bit. Oh, that's why I need to do that quest. I mean, I'm not acquainted with him in this life. Let's go and get access to Gold Saucer then. Adventurers Guild. Not him. Him. It's him. Aye. Probably right, well-heeled youth. Okay. To the airships. To the docks. The airship landing. Ostentatious ticket. No. Oh, really? You have to. Oh. Oh, now let's finish this quest. That ostentatious ticket. Yes. made it to the gold saucer. Where we can't spend gil. I just want to talk to she's not very incognito with a name above her head, is she? I have a badge on. Gaudy temptations. Wrong way. Let's rub the etherite for good luck and easy travel. Oh wait. Stand in the portal. Oh, she's pouting. I've always been that bad. Right. To Kugana. Hopefully it's free. Yes, it's still free. Hello, Hancock. It's been a while. No one wants to talk to Lolorito. Really? Oh yeah, I know. I do have the means of traveling for no money. I haven't even reached 1 million gil yet. It's disappointing. Never going to be able to afford a house if I don't get to. What do I need? 4 million gil. I want a small house. Not who I want to talk to. She is. She hasn't been standing there long. I talked to Lolorito, which wasn't great advice. She thinks she's ordering about. I've killed primals, you know.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
Short ass.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask.
He has eyes!
There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira? Hmm?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I'm most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would.
Ooh, she's good.
Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Oh, I was expecting one of them to say Valga's Reach. Garner. Sure, I don't think it matters.
Yes, a quarry town certainly does carry the potential for profit. At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. Fine. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
Okay, find the saltery.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gil.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well-versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ons of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck, then.
Lovely. Nothing if not a facilitator. Talking politics. Sure, I'll come along. Love talking business. Okay, but have a fun evening, and yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace. No? Okay. Sure, why not? Do you like killing things? Hello, Miss Car. Better job than you did last time. You nearly got killed several times. There's a yabby. Dodgy jaw. Dead. Stab it in an eye? Poke it in an eye. Well done, Wizzy. Stabber. Main gate, you say? Inside or out? Any matter? It does not matter. Matters not. In the slightest. Although it is inside. Dive, 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 dive. There we go. A regular destination.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal.
I do remember them.
Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men? You would spare these animals? Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me. I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father...
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Yep, with the point of my spear. I'll not say no to... Oh, really? Not say no to a powerful weapon. Right, let's talk to Raubahn. I think this is the last. of our quests for tonight. You could always rely on the scions, Raubahn.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lys Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king, Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game, and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith.
That might not go
You
well.
shall all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Oh, joy.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Oh, that was unnecessary.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
No, you don't!
The Kaliana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ah, whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Mother.
I shall free you from your hate!
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Oh, Fordola. Here to help.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
We stop doing the bollocks with the balls now. Oh, come over here. Now come over here. Going on? Oh, they're doing something.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
No, they didn't last time either. Shit, what's this? Okay, that's a bad thing.
Here it comes!
Well, if you're doing something, Lise, now would be a good time to do it. There we go. That's that done.
We did it! We beat her!
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Zenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Seven hells. It's her, the Butcher.
It's the Butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government modelled on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave. Forget something?
It's your Sultana.
Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubahn Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
Oh, really?
But, Your Grace...
Raubahn, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubahn. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
It's always rough getting fired.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubahn. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Raubahn.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised. Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Well, there you go. Ah, seems we're going to the Reach. The Reach of Ralgar. Okay. Teleport, Ralgar's Reach. You shouldn't have got yourself stabbed. Meanwhile in the Empire? Oh no, Kurganik. Oh, we're back with Gorsets. Oh, here's Albain while in the Empire. Ooh. Mysterious hand. Okay, cool. Right, so that's all we're doing tonight. I mean, that was enough, I would hope. Thank you for turning up, if indeed you did. Tomorrow we'll get on with patch 2, so 4.2, Rise of Enusun, which has fewer quests, but probably take as long. But we'll see. We'll see. Cool. Right. So, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you next time.